what are the Egyptian planes? Well, the allegation from Candace Owens is that Egyptian planes were surveilling Erica Kirk. Candace Owens proposes the theory that 2 Egyptian planes specifically overlapped with Erica Kirk's travel over the past 2 years, a total of anywhere between 68 to 73 times, which, if true, would be somewhat of a statistical anomaly. It would perhaps be an indication that one plane might be following another. That would be an awfully similar flight path if, in fact, that were true. Now, here's the thing. When you are not given the entirety of the information and you are just being told, trust me, I'll tell you, you don't have to see all the evidence, just take my word for it, you shouldn't. But here's what I found when I was glancing over this portion of this spreadsheet. How do you define overlap? When you say that these Egyptian planes were following Erica Kirk, what parameters do you use to define following or overlap? And what I found is the parameters used were absurdly large. And this is what I mean. In order for an instance of Erica Kirk's travel to be categorized as overlapping with an Egyptian plane, or an Egyptian plane overlapping and following Erica Kirk, the parameter was plus or minus 3 days. So theoretically, Erica Kirk could go to location A on one day, leave the next day. The Egyptian plane could arrive the day after to the location that Erica's already left, and that was being counted as an overlap. In addition to that, there's a second problem with the methodology, and that is location. Now, you and I may assume when you're talking about, oh, wow, overlap in the Egyptian planes with Erica Kirk's travel, that meant that the planes were landing at the same airport. But that's not the parameters that were used in this analysis. The parameters used were a similar location, which was defined as anywhere within 50 to 100 miles of the airport where Erica Kirk landed. So think about that. If the parameters used to define an overlap are plus minus 3 days and up to 100 miles within the same location, anybody would appear to be surveilled by Egyptian planes. If you narrow the parameters to something reasonable, which would be the Egyptian planes landing on the same day as Erica Kirk at the same airport as Erica Kirk, the number of overlaps drastically dwindles. It dwindles from this between 68 and 73, all the way down to 1.